Welcome back to Captain Discovery, where today we lace up and step inside one of the most powerful factories in the world, Nike. Nike's global manufacturing network produces over 780 million pairs of shoes every year. That's over 2 million pairs per day, moving from raw materials to finished sneakers through a highly organized assembly line system. And today, we dive deep into the factory floor, explore Nike's step-by-step production process, and uncover how one brand turns sneakers into a global symbol of speed, style, and innovation. Nike, one of the most iconic sports brands in the world, started with a much humbler name, Blue Ribbon Sports. It was founded in 1964 by Bill Bowerman, a track coach, and Phil Knight, a former runner, who began by selling Japanese running shoes from the trunk of a car. Their goal was simple: bring better, more affordable sneakers to American athletes. In 1971, the company rebranded as Nike, named after the Greek goddess of victory, and introduced the now famous swoosh logo, which was designed by a student for just $35. Nike's big break came when they signed a contract with rising basketball star Michael Jordan in 1984. The Air Jordan sneakers became a cultural and financial phenomenon, changing the world of sports marketing forever. Over the years, Nike expanded into clothing, accessories, and high-tech performance gear, constantly innovating with new designs and materials. The brand's "Just Do It" slogan, launched in 1988, became one of the most successful taglines in advertising history. Today, Nike is valued at over $160 billion, sponsoring top athletes like LeBron James, Serena Williams, and Cristiano Ronaldo. What started as a small business selling shoes out of a car is now a global leader in sports, fashion, and culture. Nike's story is not just about sportswear. It's about branding, innovation, and the power of believing in a big idea. Every Nike shoe starts with a concept created by a team of designers, engineers, and sports scientists. They use high-tech tools like 3D modeling and motion tracking to design shoes that match the needs of athletes, whether it's speed, support, or flexibility. The design process can take 12 to 18 months from concept to finished product. Nike also invests heavily in materials innovation, including recycled fabrics, fly-knit yarn, and sustainable rubber. One surprising fact is that over 70% of Nike's products now include recycled content, helping reduce environmental impact. Designers must balance style with performance, ensuring the shoe looks good and performs under pressure. Once the prototype is approved, it moves on to the production phase, where art becomes reality. The next step happens in Nike's factories, mostly located in Vietnam, China, and Indonesia, where materials are selected and cut with precision. Modern factories use computer-guided cutting machines that can slice dozens of fabric layers at once, with almost no waste. This stage prepares the upper parts of the shoe, like the toe box, tongue, and heel support. Each piece is color-coded and sorted based on shoe size and model. What's interesting is that Nike produces around 780 million pairs of shoes annually, so material handling must be fast, accurate, and efficient. Special materials like fly-knit are knitted by machines to the exact shape needed, reducing stitching and waste. Once all parts are prepared, they're sent to the assembly line. In this stage, the upper parts of the shoe are stitched and glued together by skilled workers or semi-automated machines. Different parts like the tongue, sides, heel, and laces are combined to form the top shell of the shoe. The process requires great accuracy, especially with modern lightweight materials like mesh and fly-knit. Nike uses heat bonding instead of traditional stitching in many models to reduce weight and improve comfort. Each upper is checked for alignment, stitching quality, and strength. On average, it takes about 25 to 30 steps to build the upper part of a single Nike shoe. It's a mix of craftsmanship and automation working side by side. While the upper is being built, the sole is made separately from materials like Phylon foam, rubber, and Nike Air units. The famous Nike Air bubble is created using pressurized gas sealed in a flexible membrane, giving that signature bounce and cushioning. Molds are used to shape the midsole and outsole precisely to match each model. Some models, like running or basketball shoes, use multiple density zones in the sole for better shock absorption. One surprising fact: Nike has recycled over 120 million pounds of shoes and materials into new soles through its Reuse a Shoe program. After cooling and hardening, the sole is trimmed and prepared to be attached to the upper. This stage is key for performance, as it determines grip, flexibility, and comfort. This is where the upper and the sole come together. Using a strong bonding agent and heat press machines, the two parts are permanently attached. Each shoe then passes through a shaping mold to give it its final form and ensure comfort and consistency. Quality control experts inspect each shoe for glue marks, uneven edges, and stitching issues. An interesting fact here is that one pair of Nike shoes takes roughly 2 to 3 hours to assemble from start to finish, depending on complexity. After bonding, the shoes are cooled and cured to strengthen the attachment. Once finalized, they're laced up and moved to packaging. The completed shoes are cleaned, checked again for defects, and packed into Nike's signature orange or black boxes. Labels are added with size, model number, and factory code. Each shoe is traceable back to its exact production line. Boxes are grouped into cartons and loaded onto pallets, then shipped by sea or air to Nike distribution centers worldwide. Nike's main distribution hubs are located in Memphis, USA, Belgium, Europe, and China, Asia Pacific. Nike ships hundreds of thousands of pairs every day using advanced logistics systems to track every shipment. Even the packaging has been redesigned in recent years to reduce weight and improve sustainability. From there, the shoes are sent to stores, online buyers, or directly to athletes. And here are 3 of the latest and most modern Nike prototypes or innovations, combining cutting-edge technology, sustainability, and performance. First, the Adapt. BB 2.0 is an evolution of the original Hyper Adapt, designed for basketball players. It features electronic lacing, which adjusts automatically to the shape of the athlete's foot using built-in motors. Players can fine-tune the fit using buttons on the shoe or via a Bluetooth-connected app. The lights, pressure settings, and fit can all be controlled in real time. NBA players like Jason Tatum debuted this shoe on court during live games. Second, the ISPA Link is one of Nike's boldest sustainability experiments. It's designed without glue, meaning each part can be disassembled and recycled separately. The midsole and upper are connected like Lego pieces and can be easily broken down for reuse. And last, the AlphaFly 3 is Nike's most advanced racing shoe to date, featuring ZoomX foam, carbon fiber fly plate, and a newly redesigned outsole for better grip and energy return. This shoe is the latest evolution in Nike's line of super shoes that helped break the 2-hour marathon barrier, including Eliud Kipchoge's sub-2-hour marathon in 2019. The story of Birkenstock begins over 2 centuries ago, in Germany, when Johann Adam Birkenstock was registered as a shoemaker in 1774. But it wasn't until the late 1800s that the brand truly stood out. In 1896, Conrad Birkenstock, one of Johann's descendants, created the first contoured insole, a revolutionary idea that focused on comfort and foot health instead of just style. These footbeds were designed to support the natural shape of the foot, setting Birkenstock apart from traditional shoemakers. In the 1930s to 40s, the sandals were used in medical and orthopedic settings across Europe. Then, in 1966, an American woman named Margot Fraser discovered Birkenstocks while visiting Germany. She brought them back to the US, where they were first marketed to health-conscious customers and the hippie movement. At first, fashion elites mocked their chunky, practical look, but over time, that same look became iconic. Today, Birkenstocks are sold in over 100 countries, with millions of pairs produced every year. The brand is still family-owned and still uses eco-friendly materials like cork, jute, and natural latex. The process starts with Birkenstock's most famous feature, the anatomically shaped footbed. It's made from a unique blend of natural cork, jute, a type of plant fiber, natural latex, and suede leather. The cork and latex are mixed, poured into molds, and then pressed to form the base. Shape. Jute layers are added for durability and flexibility, and the footbed is then dried in special ovens. This step is crucial, as the footbed is designed to mirror the shape of the human foot, offering arch support and pressure relief. On average, it takes up to 48 hours just to complete this part of the sandal. While the footbeds are drying, the upper parts of the sandals are made. Birkenstock uses high-quality natural leather, nubuck, suede, and vegan alternatives like Birkoflor and Birkibuck. These materials are cut into precise shapes using computer-guided machines or hand-cut templates. Each strap is then edged, punched, and stamped with the Birkenstock logo. The buckles are attached, and the straps are softened to ensure comfort on the skin. Many of the materials come from sustainable sources, and Birkenstock is known for its minimal waste cutting process. This stage ensures the sandal's fit, function, and signature look. In the assembly stage, the upper straps are attached to the cork footbed using strong, eco-friendly adhesives. Skilled workers or machines carefully align each part to make sure the fit is exact. The sandals are then pressed and left to dry again, allowing the glue to bond fully. This step also includes attaching the outsole, typically made from EVA, ethylene vinyl acetate, a durable, flexible, and lightweight material that adds shock absorption. Once attached, the outsole is trimmed to match the shape of the footbed. Final quality checks ensure the sandal's comfort and durability. Every pair is built to last and support long-term wear. Before the sandals leave the factory, each pair goes through a strict multi-point inspection. Workers check the stitching, glue lines, buckles, and sole alignment to ensure perfection. Any product that doesn't meet Birkenstock standards is recycled, not sold. The approved sandals are cleaned, labeled, and packed into recyclable boxes. Each box is printed with product details, model number, and region information. Birkenstock produces over 30 million pairs per year, with factories based mainly in Germany. The shoes are then shipped to more than 100 countries, making their way into homes, stores, and wardrobes around the world. And now, here are 3 famous Birkenstock sandal models, each known for its unique design, popularity, and comfort. First, we have the Birkenstock Arizona, the most iconic and best-selling model. It features 2 adjustable straps and the classic cork latex footbed, offering simple style and all-day support. First launched in the 1970s, it became a symbol of comfort and individuality during the hippie era and remains popular with all generations. In recent years, designer brands like Dior and Rick Owens have released luxury versions of the Arizona sandal. Second, the Boston is a clog-style Birkenstock with a closed toe and single strap, perfect for year-round wear. Originally designed for indoor and casual use, it gained cult status among chefs, artists, and medical workers for its comfort and slip-on design. Finally, the Giza is Birkenstock's answer to the flip-flop, only much better for your feet. With a single toe post strap and a supportive footbed, it offers a sleeker, more feminine look. It's a top choice for people who want summer-ready sandals without sacrificing arch support or stability. Crocs began in 2002 as a simple idea: a lightweight, waterproof, and comfortable shoe made for boating. The company was founded by Scott Siemens, Lyndon Hansen, and George Bodecker Jr., who discovered a foam clog made by a Canadian company called Foam Creations. They bought the rights and launched the first official Crocs model, the Beach, at a boat show in Florida. They expected to sell 200 pairs. They sold all 1,000 they brought. From there, Crocs became a surprise hit, known for their strange look but unbeatable comfort. By the late 2000s, Crocs had sold over 100 million pairs, spreading from boat docks to hospital floors, kitchens, and eventually fashion runways. The shoes are made from a unique material called Croslite trademark, a closed-cell resin that molds to your foot and doesn't absorb odor. Despite being mocked at first, Crocs gained loyal fans among healthcare workers, chefs, and people on their feet all day. Then came the big comeback. Thanks to celebrity collaborations with stars like Post Malone, Justin Bieber, and Balenciaga, Crocs became cool again. Today, Crocs is a billion-dollar brand sold in over 90 countries, and its classic clog has become a cultural icon. The heart of every Crocs shoe is a material called Croslite trademark, a closed-cell resin, not rubber or plastic, that makes the shoes soft, lightweight, and odor-resistant. Crocs doesn't publicly share the full formula, but we know Croslite starts as tiny pellets or beads made from a type of foam resin. These beads are shipped to Crocs factories and stored in large containers, ready to be melted. Croslite allows each shoe to mold to your foot over time, making it feel custom-fit without traditional insoles. The material is also waterproof and resists bacteria, making Crocs perfect for messy or wet environments. Next, the melted Croslite is poured into injection molds that shape the shoe's body. Each mold is designed for a specific size and model, such as the classic clog, baya, or Crocs sandals. The material expands slightly in the mold, filling every detail, including the footbed bumps and ventilation holes. This process takes only a few seconds per pair, making it fast and efficient for large-scale production. Once cooled, the molds open and the shoes pop out as solid, seamless pieces. There are no stitches or glue involved in this stage, which makes Crocs unique and durable. Any extra material is collected and recycled to reduce waste. Once the base shoe is formed, it moves to the assembly line where the heel straps are added. Straps are made from the same Croslite material and are either manually or mechanically snapped into the pivot rivets. Workers test each strap to ensure it rotates smoothly and doesn't come loose. If the model includes extra features like linings, buckles, or Velcro, they are added during this stage. This is also where Crocs' signature charm holes are inspected for clean edges. Crocs have 13 holes in each shoe, perfect for customization with gibbet stem charms, which generate millions in annual revenue. Every detail is checked for consistency and comfort before packaging. Before shipping, each pair of Crocs goes through a strict quality check. This includes visual inspection, flex tests, and verifying that the shoes match the right size and color code. Any pair that doesn't meet standards is rejected and either recycled or remade. The finished shoes are then labeled with model numbers and barcodes and placed into eco-friendly packaging. Crocs has recently improved its packaging to reduce plastic use by 80% in shipping materials. The shoes are boxed and stacked into cartons, ready to be sent to global distribution centers. Every day, hundreds of thousands of pairs leave Crocs factories to be sold in over 90 countries worldwide. Here are 3 of the most famous and best-selling Crocs shoes, each known for its unique style, popularity, and impact on fashion and comfort. First, the Classic Clog is the shoe that started it all. Released in 2002, it's made entirely of Croslite foam, making it ultra-lightweight, waterproof, and incredibly comfortable. Its 13 ventilation holes not only keep your feet cool, but also let you customize it with gibbets charms, a Crocs trademark. At first, the Classic Clog was mocked for its unusual look, but it quickly became a global sensation. Healthcare workers, chefs, gardeners, and celebrities all embraced it for all-day wear. Crocs has sold over 850 million pairs of Classic Clogs worldwide. Second, the Crocs X Balenciaga Platform Clog, launched in 2017 when high-end fashion house Balenciaga partnered with Crocs. The result? A sky-high platform version of the Classic Clog that sold out within hours despite its $850 price tag. It sparked a wave of fashion interest and brought Crocs into designer circles. Celebrities like Justin Bieber and Kendall Jenner helped make fashion Crocs trend again. Last, Crocs teamed up with rapper Post Malone in a series of sold-out collaborations starting in 2018. His unique designs included camo patterns, barbed wire graphics, and bold yellow colorways, complete with matching Posty Co. gibbets charms. Every drop sold out within minutes, creating massive hype and long online queues. These collabs helped turn Crocs into a Gen Z and millennial favorite, not just for comfort, but for self-expression. Thank you everyone for joining the journey of Captain Discovery. If you enjoy exploring anything in the world with us, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Captain Discovery. See you again!